If you spent the last month scrolling takes about the creator economy collapsing like me, then this video is for you. You're 30 plus, you've used a flat, maybe you've not even posted yet, and now everyone's saying the creator economy is over, AI is replacing creators, and the gold rush is done. So here's the question. Did you actually miss your chance? I spent the last 2 weeks digging into what's exactly happening, and the answer is more complicated and more hopeful than these doom headlines suggest. So let me show you what everyone's been reacting to. Search interest for creator economy spiked hard at the end of 2025, and then it fell off a cliff in 2026. Even the word YouTuber searches have dipped from their January peak. On Reddit, you've got threads about people dropping out of the creator economy. There's LinkedIn articles calling 2026 the era of consolidation. There's think pieces about decay, burnout, and AI is collapsing everything. On the surface, it looks like the dream is over and the party's ending and you've missed it. But when you dig into what's actually happening under the hood, the story is very different. Let's break down what's real, what's hype, and what this actually means, especially if you're 30 plus and trying to figure it out. Should you even bother? So here's what's actually happening. 3 things. First, the end of the infinite growth fantasy. Your money didn't vanish. What's vanishing is the fantasy that everyone can quit their job in 6 months with just a few viral shorts. Brands are still pouring billions into creators. They're just being more selective about it. And they're being more boring about it. That spray and pray era is over. The let's throw money at anyone with 50k followers era is over. Now they want long-term partnerships, proven track records, specific niches, and actual results. So that's not a collapse, it's just the industry maturing. Early 2020 to 2024, tons of money, low barrier to entry, chaos everywhere. It was great times, and I missed all of it as well. In 2026 though, this is the normal industry now. It's a higher bar, there's more competition, there's fewer people making life-changing money overnight. But here's the thing. Gold rushes favour kids with time to burn, but mature markets favour people who can play the long game. If you're 30 plus, with bills and a day job, this shift is actually going to help you. But we'll come back to that in a minute. Second, the phrase creator economy has just become toxic. It's been hijacked by gurus and crypto bros, AI spam, and courses that don't work. People aren't searching creator economy anymore because the phrase itself feels like a scam. Search interest falling doesn't mean people stopped watching creators. It means people stopped believing the marketing language around it. If you think about it, you've tried post consistently. You've tried find your niche. You've tried provide value, and nothing moved. So when you see another headline about the creator economy, you just roll your eyes because it sounds like more empty promises. That's straight up guru fatigue. I'm going to coin that term. But here's what's not dead. People still watch YouTube, people still follow creators, brands still need content. The hype is dying, but the opportunity isn't. Third, if you're 30 plus, this hits different. You're not just chasing views, you're fighting irrelevance, aging, comparison, and the feeling that you've missed your window. You see 22-year-olds going viral and you think, I'm too late. You see the headlines and you think, even if I started now, it's already over. And it's not just the creator economy that's maturing. You are too. You're probably in your mid-30s, you've got a job, maybe a family, definitely bills. You don't have 60 hours a week to throw at this. So there's a gap between where you are and where you think you need to be. It feels pretty brutal. But if we look at this a different way, the gap can become your advantage. So what's actually changing? 3 big shifts. Shift 1, got fewer, larger winners. The middle is getting squeezed. Top creators are consolidating power. Mr. Beast isn't just big, he's an empire. The algorithm is naturally going to be favouring these established channels. If you're mid-tier, like 5k to 50k, you're getting squeezed. Ad revenue is uneven, sponsorships go to the top or to the hyper niche bottom. And this is what people mean when they say that the creator economy is collapsing. They mean the easy middle is disappearing. And yeah, that's true. It's harder to coast now. Second, brands have gotten smarter. They used to throw money at anyone with followers. Now they want data, engagement rates, conversion proof. They want long-term relationships. They're not looking for influencers anymore. They're looking for content partners. If you can prove you move product, you get paid. If you're just chasing views, be gone with you. And shift 3, AI lowers the cost of content, which increases the noise. Some folks are pumping out 20 to 30 videos a day now, AI scripts, AI voices, AI footage, and just running the machine. And that means that lazy, undifferentiated content just gets buried. If you're not saying something unique, you're competing with infinite free content. But here's the thing. AI can't replicate lived experience. It can't replace point of view. It can't replace the scars that you've earned over the 15 years of trying and failing. So if you're 30 plus, you're not really competing with AI. You're competing with other 30 plus people who are just too scared to start. And most of them won't, because the emotional cost of trying and failing at 34 is just too high. But that's your advantage, not your camera, not your editing skills, but your willingness to keep going, even when it's embarrassing. All right, so if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, what do I actually need to do? Here's the answer. More numbers. I've got 5 steps. And this is how you're going to build in a mature market, not the gold rush. Step 1, drop the creator identity. Stop trying to be a creator. I think that phrase is dead. It's become too broad. It's ruined by gurus. Instead, be a very specific solution to a very specific person. The question I'll be answering is like, who are you actually helping? Is it the small business owner who's just getting started with Instagram ads? Or is it the guy who's been running ads for years and getting like no results other than an invoice at the end of the month to say that at least he's trying? You want to pick one and just make content for that guy. So not the small business owners in general, just that guy. For me, it's 30 plus folks who feel behind, who have day jobs, who are tired of guru promises and just want systems that work. That's specific, and that's my niche. You need to find yours, and quite often it's easier to just be like talking to a version of you from like 2 to 5 years ago. Step 2, forget going viral. Just build a library of like 50 to 100 evergreen videos. Think search-friendly content that someone would binge over a weekend. Is 30 too old to start a YouTube channel? How to create content with a full-time job? What to do when nobody watches your videos? These are things I'm going to be tackling. They're not sexy, they don't go viral, but they tick away in the background and they work. In a mature market, you're not trying to catch lightning. You just want to build a catalogue that compounds. So one video gets 50 views a week, 50 videos over time get 2,500 views a week. And that's how this works at this stage. Step 3, use AI to speed up, not replace. Yeah, AI will replace lazy content, but it won't replace this lived experience I've mentioned. So use AI to batch research, use it to outline, use it to repurpose content across platforms. But the point of view has to come from like your scars and not a language model. If you spent 15 years failing at something, then you've got insights that AI can't generate. Use AI to amplify those insights and not replace them. Step 4, don't rely on ad revenue alone. Ad revenue is real, it's great. CPMs are strong in good niches, but it's unstable. So you want to layer in other income. That could be simple digital products like a Notion template or some guides, one-on-one calls or coaching, small cohort program. For that meta guy, like a system that helps people get started with meta ads. In this meta example, we're not saying a tutorial. We're selling the structure and clarity for struggling business owners who just need a little extra exposure in front of a very specific audience that meta ads can find. This done badly could really cost you, but with your expertise and your guidance, you can not only save them a ton of money, but you can also help them grow their business and increase revenue to never before seen heights. That's worth a lot of money. You've just got to package it up properly. And finally, step 5, build like someone who's willing to wait. Most folks quit because the emotional cost of trying and failing at 34 is just too high. Your job is to become the guy or gal who can carry that cost. Freedom is built in these boring seasons and not in the viral moments. So delayed gratification, resentment management, emotional discipline, strategic patience, these aren't the usual content skills, but they're the life skills, and they're what separate the men from those who make it and the boys who quit at month 6. I've been that guy many, many times. Yeah. All of this to say, you didn't miss the window. You just might have spent your 20s consuming hype instead of building systems. And your 30s can fix that. So here's the truth of it all. The creator economy isn't dead, but maybe the fantasy is. And that's good news for folks like us who are willing to build something properly. The hype cycles favour these 19-year-olds with like time to burn. Mature markets, though, favour people who can think in systems and not trends. You didn't miss your chance, the market just grew up, and so can you. So let me know in the comments. Are you 30 plus and feeling behind? Did my video find you? What's the thing that's holding you back from starting? I read every comment. I think we can figure this out together. If you want more of this, more grounded long game strategy, especially for those who feel behind, I'd love you to subscribe. I make videos every week about building sustainably, like this one on why content creation feels like slow motion failure. See what you think. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. If you spent the last month scrolling takes about the creator economy collapsing, like me, then this video is for me. For you.